In season number 1, we relocated from Buffalo to Toronto, and it went from one cold area to another cold area, and things didn't really pan out too well. But in season 2, I mean, that draft was incredible. We ended up picking up some big cornerstones for our franchise. We got our franchise QB, we got our franchise running back, and then we inevitably traded for a wide receiver that has been our franchise wide receiver too. Now on defense, we have some things to do, but we got a lot of older players there that are still really, really talented. But this season, third season, it's going to be a tough game. We're playing the Rams to kick things off. We're playing at home. It's going to be a tough one, but I want to see how our new players do. Those rookies that we drafted, a couple of good ones, some bad ones, but mostly some good ones that got an opportunity to shine and see if they can be part of this next big thing we have, because I want to repeat as Super Bowl champions. It's just going to be really tough. So after that introduction, we are at home today. It's a night game, which I'm happy to see. Look, we're wearing the black uniforms with the red pants. I didn't want to bring out the all black this first game of the season. We can't do it. It's too much. It's too much pressure. And plus, I got to see how this team reacts to winning a Super Bowl. Do we rest on our laurels? Do we push even harder to try to be back-to-back champions? Are we the next dynasty in the NFL? Or are we a flash in the pan, the 2012 Baltimore Ravens, and then our quarterback just goes by the wayside? I don't know. A lot of questions to be asked, a lot of questions to be answered. Let's find out how we play in today's game. And we're going to come out here on defense and see just how we can do. Todd Gurley, an incredibly talented running back, one of the best we're going to see all year. I mean, probably of our entire franchise, he's going to be one of the best ones out there. And we stop him on his first carry after about 4. Now, a little inside run by Gurley means they pull him out for this one and let Jared Goff go in, because 2nd and 6 is a lot more manageable than what they had before, and they get a nice little conversion to the tight end. Rams showing they mean business today, and our defense has got to step things up again. We did a lot of things right in the offseason, upgrading our defense. We didn't do a lot there. Now, that was a big hit, and honestly, don't get me wrong, our defense did pretty well. I mean, we got Tavon Young, but we didn't really do any major upgrades, partially because we really don't need to, and Todd Gurley picks up about 5 there, but it's a long 3rd down. So it's 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Todd Gurley again. It's some good work, but not enough. So we stop Jared Goff here. We're going to watch the tight end on the left-hand side. Watch Gurley leaking out of the backfield too. Little double move by the tight end. They go across the middle, and Poyer plays it horribly, and Robert Woods is going to get down on the 36. Okay, we rested on laurels a little bit too much and got burned deep. We got 2 really, really good safeties, but neither one could make a play there. Edmonds in the QB spy. Not really going to be much of one. Is Todd Gurley. Yo, he's being pretty productive so far. That was a good run by Gurley. Jared Goff goes back under center. Maybe a run coming here too, but instead they opt to pass it. Watching the guys underneath, they go to Gurley, and Gurley picks up the 1st down. I feel like there's a growing trend here. The Rams are marching in the field. They've taken about half of the 1st quarter off the clock, and we are feeling pretty desperate. Now the blitz is coming with Murphy with the big hit, but wait a second. There's a flag on the play. Got a feeling I'm gonna be salty here in a second.
It could be holding. Let's find out.
There's good news. It's holding on the offense, so we're gonna accept that one. Actually, I'm gonna, yeah, we'll accept that. 1st and 20. My dilemma there is that it was either 1st and 20 or 2nd and 17. If it were the 4th quarter, I'd have went 2nd and 17, but you know what? We'll keep it where it is. Watching the tight end across middle, so they go underneath here. Cooper Kupp making some work, and he goes down to the 18 now. Based on this formation, I gotta feel like a run is coming here. So we're gonna try to shoot this A gap. Off again under center. We're gonna go to the outside here. We're trying to get some big fellas out to the edge, and we stop them in the backfield. That was a great tackle by Micah Hyde, stopping Todd Gurley for a loss of 2. Now here it is, 3rd and 8. We were honestly pretty bad on our last 3rd down, so we're gonna drop Murphy back in coverage this time. Oh, halfback screen. We're trying to fish it out. We got Preston Smith, and he says, oh, where you going, Gurley, man? We're gonna stop you after 3. Lining up for field goal. We got Tavon Young trying to come off the edge. We get a block here. That'll be huge. But a 40-yard attempt. Trying to get in. We're nowhere close. That one is down the middle. And the Rams strike first, but that was a long drive to finally get 3 on the board. Now, admittedly, our defense doesn't have a lot to be excited about. It's a lot of returning players, but our offense got a couple of pieces here and there that I can't wait to plug in. Now, the Rams are going to try to line up here heavy in the slide. Look at this. Devonta Royster came to play. That's a big run to start it off. Look, man, if you're going to load the box like that, you better have somebody back there in case, you know, we get loose a little bit. We got our guy. Great pass actually by Jared Griffin. Jared Griffin is going to seal the block and ends up letting Eli Rogers get open for a big gain. I can't front. Seeing the young rookie on his first play in the game come in and step up like that. Royster, Griffin, that's going to be a tandem that I cannot wait to unleash on NFL defenses all season long. And the next run by Royster goes for about 4. Solid overall. Uh-oh, the Wildcat formation coming in. 30 seconds left in the 1st half. Royster back at QB. Griffin's coming over. Griffin's going to catch this one. Griffin's going to turn around. Okay. Not a lot of blocking for him. He lost 3, but I think he'll still be okay. So that loss is ending up bringing up 3rd down here. This is a big one. At Howard in the slot. No sign of our young guy, Elijah Harper, in the game. Maddox has plenty of time. He's going to throw one deep. OJ Howard picking up where he left off last season with a huge catch in traffic. Can't lie, that was an incredible throw. I mean, an incredible throw, but what a catch there by OJ Howard. So we're going to try to run here from the 5. Giving it to Royce, letting the big fella get some blocks here. He's going to try to get to the edge, but he can't get around the corner. So we're going to line back up. Instead of running to the right, we're going to try to run to the left-hand side to see if that happens to work. And we're getting to the edge, but they stop us again in the backfield for a loss of 3. So that started off good and as quickly went by the wayside. Oh, we got Austin in the slot here. He threw it at his shoe. Not a good throw at all. So because that's the worst throw we've seen by Maddox in a long time, we might miss his field goal. A really bad throw followed by a really bad kick. Now St. Louis got the ball and they did nothing. They went 3 and out. So we have the ball here from the 14. Really good pump by Johnny Hecker is going to lead to Jared Griffin trying to run, and he still doesn't have positive yards. 2nd and 10. The safety came up in the box now. Like a little bit of a blitz is coming. We got a quick pass here to OJ Howard. He says, I'm going to make some people pay real quick with a first down. We've actually tried to run the ball a lot to the left and to the right, and neither one has worked. But up the middle, it's worked pretty well. So we're going right back to that. And our interior offensive linemen do something for us, and it's not anything amazing, but it is 4 yards. And a lot of you guys might notice the difficulty is starting to be a little bit more difficult. I put the sliders way up, and I mean way up, so it should be a lot more difficult. Computer is what it is on Madden, not the best, but we're going to see what we can do with it basically here. And we got some room. We're going to throw it on the run, and what a dot here. We're going to try to make him pay again, and OJ Howard is on fire right now. That was a big throw. That was a big catch, and another first down here for the Thunderbirds. So we're going back to the run. Royce in the backfield, single back set. Maddox with the handoff here. Plenty of room. Kind of didn't see his hole as well as he should have, but he still gets 3. Got Jared Griffin back in the game. 2 rushes for negative 3 yards. We're going to try to get him some positive gain here, and good news is he got a yard. That's it, though. It's 3rd down and 7 yards. We were in field goal range not too long ago. What happened? Missed a really easy field goal, but Jared Griffin's in. He's our best receiving back in the game. Trying to hit him. We hit the back of our own offensive lineman. Incomplete. So that pass is incomplete because we hit the back of our offensive lineman, as you saw. So we're going to try to get a field goal here. This one should be closer. Elliott. That one's good. You should be up 6-3, but instead it's 3-3. You live and you learn. So we kicked the ball off to the Rams, and they ran it back for a touchdown. So here we are, down 7. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Got a guy going deep. We're going to try to thread it out here to him. Austin, Z Austin, don't forget about him. He's still good. Now, Roby Coleman ended up getting hurt for the Rams there. We don't know how long he's out, but he at least is out for a play or 2. Feeling that pressure, we're going to move out. Got some room here. Maddox is going to try to stretch up the field. I think he got just about the first down. The refs say it was 2nd and 2, though. So we're here with a little bit of a play action. Oh, we just had no one blocking. Our left tackle, non-existent. This is a big one. 3rd down and 7. We're in scoring territory again. This time we're down instead of being kind of in the same situation we wanted to be. So Maddox is back in shoddy. He's got some time. He's got a guy. He's going to try to throw it. He's got Harper, Elijah Harper, with his first career catch in the red zone. That was beautiful. That was a dot, and that was one heck of a catch there by the rookie. I think we found something special on Elijah Harper. I don't know how much he's going to play again this year, but what a grab by him ultimately. Here's Maddox. He's got his fullback leaking out. DeMarco's going to catch that one. DeMarco's going to try to make him pay, but he only gets down to the 5 with 50 seconds left. 2nd and 4. 50 seconds left from the 5. Got an opportunity here. We're rolling. We got a guy. The one-handed grab by Eli Rogers. Excuse me? What a play. Looking at this one more time. Woo. Both feet down. I'll take that. There is a booth review, though. This is where I get a little nervous. To me, I thought he had both feet down. The refs, I don't know. I don't know. That left foot, let's see. 1, 2. This is possibly the worst angle I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know how they're going to think about this one. So that is the end of the first half. It is a 10-10 ball game. It was looking a little ugly for us for a bit, but our offense is looking good. Our kicking game, though, needs some work, but our offense, they're playing really well right now. Now we're entering the second half with a tie ball game. And look, running game had its moments. It definitely kind of faltered towards the end of the first half, but starting off, it was really strong. What was most impressive to me, though, was the passing game. Demetrius Maddox was on point, throwing it on the run, throwing it with pressure in his face. I mean, the young fella was absolutely killing it. And look at Eli Rogers fight for the first down there. That's what I want to see. Get Rogers involved. Get Maddox back there with some protection. I mean, granted, our offensive line is hit or miss right now. There's still some time for them to gel. So going to the run. Let Jared Griffin try to run, and he gets 1 yard. Still in the negative. 2nd and 9. Royster back here in the backfield. Pressure. Got our guy open in Howard. I mean, Maddox with the reads is on point today. The interesting thing is we haven't really thrown any deep bombs on a 9 route or a fly route, go route, whatever you want to call it. It's all been like poised passes, good play action reads, and things across the middle when he's splitting the defense. I am blown away by how good the young fella is passing it right now. And Jared Griffin, finally positive. A lot of people in the box right now. I feel like they're expecting a run, but instead we're going to go ahead with the halfback screen. It should be good as we have Jared Griffin out here running while the young fella's going. He's got one guy to beat. Can he get into it? He's going to try to juke him out of the shoes. He does, but they drop him at the 5. Jared Griffin. That's why we drafted you. Honestly, I'm getting the feel for the young fella, but I think Jared Griffin is kind of like a Reggie Bush, Darren Sproles type player, and the shiftiness there, like he absolutely showed it. So we're going to a run here. Got Royster, the big fella. He's going to get 2, but it's not enough for the touchdown. Got a 2nd and goal here from the 3. It's a lot of pressure now on our young offense. Get the touchdown here. You put a lot of pressure on the Rams and take it off your own shoulders. We're going to get sacked. Yeah. On that play, Demetrius Maddox was not happy with anybody. His offensive line severely let him down. We're going to put Jared Griffin out at wide receiver. Got Alston coming in. Trying to find somebody across the middle. We got Jared Griffin. Jared Griffin probably has a concussion right now. So the 6 points are not going to be there. We're going to try to get a field goal. Again, our kicker, Jake Elliott, 1 for 2. Now he's 2 for 3. We'll forgive him on that first one because he's been money ever since that. I can't lie. I'm disappointed. We should have had a touchdown there. I mean, the pass to Griffin was, you know, it is what it is. Like, the little dude got lit up, but we just have to find a way to get into the end zone with our running game, passing game, something when we're that far into the red zone. We can't dwell on that. We have to come out here and stop them on defense. So they got a lot of wide receivers out. Early again in the backfield. We're going to go through, and I don't even know what happened, but we stopped them. Even with that big stop, though, Todd Gurley's averaging a hair over 11 yards per carry, which is not good for our rushing defense, man. I mean, that shows that we need to make sure we do a little bit better defensively when we draft. Couple of moves here. A good double move by Cooper Kupp, and he was a hair or 2 from going for 6 there. You can kind of see where we're getting exposed on defense, though. The passing game, our secondary, maybe not as good as we thought it was. Tre'Davious White's great. Don't get me wrong, but aside of that, there's room for improvement. Oh, the play action fake. Oh, wait, that wasn't a play action fake. That was actually a run. Todd Gurley is going to house this one. I had no idea he even had the football. So the Rams had a really good drive there. Todd Gurley got not his first, but his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and shows the importance of a good running game. Now Royster finally looked a little bit alive there. We're going to try to go right back to him here. Go halfback toss to the right-hand side. He's got a guy in front. He's going to end up getting tackled by Marcus Peters pretty easily. We have quickly come up on 3rd down here. 3rd quarter is almost to a close. We're putting Jared Griffin in. Defense probably knows it's going to be a pass, maybe to him or not to him, but they're going to watch him. And we're going to watch Demetrius Maddox take a really bad sack. And the one good thing we had, despite our offense looking horrible there, is that we had a really nice punt down to the 3-yard line. So we're going to blitz in here. Trying to get some pressure on Goff and Gurley. Goff's going to make a slight adjustment here, moving Everett over. Trying to get somebody in here, and Todd Gurley is running possessed at the moment. It's now 140 plus yards in the game for Todd Gurley. Our defense is in getting gas territory right now. 3rd down, 9 yards for the Rams. We got them on the 4. I kind of wish that we were actually blitzing a little bit, but instead we're not. See how they play here. They could play it safe and go for the run. They actually are going to go for the run. Todd Gurley, though, finds a hole. Todd Gurley with one guy in front. He's going to break out of that. Todd Gurley's still running. And our defense is not going to catch him. This man is trying to win the MVP. He has over 200 yards rushing today. That was 96 yards to the house. Everything hurts. I mean, we've mostly bottled up Jared Goff, but Todd Gurley, we've had no answer for that dude, man. He is showing why he is the truth. And we got a guy going deep. We're going to toss it up here. Eli Rogers. Almost let that pass get picked off. I mean, I applaud the effort. You go deep like that, you get the pass actually completed to Eli Rogers. Everything's looking good. But instead, we got to go here to Rogers. We got to dink and dunk a little bit. Rogers makes a move, and ho, he's at the 41 now. This team has to step it up here, man. We need somebody to do something big. Got Howard out here streaking. Howard's going to catch one quickly and be down to the 45. Quick touchdown, in my opinion, is imperative here. We need to get a score. We need to get it quick. Got Jones in the slot this time. A lot of our young receivers have not been in on these play calls, but that's okay in my opinion. We're going to dump it off to Royster, let him scamper out a little bit, and Royster can't quite get the first, but he does get 9. A lot of people want to act like Royster can't actually catch the football, but he showed you there that he can definitely do it. Now we're moving. We got our guy. We're going to find Rodgers. Rodgers again inside the red zone. We're finally seeing some momentum. 23 yards in that last play. We're at the 13. I feel like we can risk it a little bit and try to run it. So we got Royster back here looking for some blocks for him. The young fella's got some seams. One guy in front. He's going to try to run through him. He does. And we're down at the 1 yard line now. You got to do that as a power back. You have to give him the football. The problem is Rams have probably the best defensive line in football history right now. So we're going to try to run it up the middle. Royster still at the 1. To me, this is the equivalent of having Marshawn Lynch and not giving him the football on the goal line. You have to do it. So from the 1 again. Royster a little gas. We're going to try to let him get out here. He's going to break the tackle. But he loses 3. He's going to be dicey here. 3rd down. We need a touchdown. We cannot go for a field goal here. Clock is wound down a lot. We got a guy across the middle. Beautiful. They blitz. Z Austin says, let me go ahead and catch that one real quick. Big time players make big time plays, and Z Austin has got us on the board, making it a 1-score game. Going for a 2-point conversion. If we make it, it's a 3-score game. Makes things a lot easier. Maddox is going to step up. Maddox is... He got it. The big fella, all 6'5" of him, got it, and coach is celebrating. Let's go. Todd Gurley has killed us. Literally, he's been a one-man show. 3 touchdowns for him. He's carried the Rams. We have to make sure we stop him here. Got to imagine they're going to run it a lot. A little bootleg play. They loft one up. They're going to get the ball to Reynolds, and Reynolds is down at the 48. Have to admit, didn't expect the pass play there. They sold me on the play action fake, and well, we bit pretty hard on that one. So these are definitely going to be runs. I'd be surprised if they actually pass it here. Everett's back in motion. Again, we're blitzing pretty hard here. Todd Gurley goes to find somewhere, has nowhere. I'm gonna use the timeout here and give ourselves an extra one with a 2-minute warning coming up. Another big play here. I'm always hesitant. They might actually pass it, and they do, but oh, we hit him, and we pick it up. You gotta be kidding me. The fumble, the scoop, and Tre'Davious White, the defensive captain. We're in the end zone. We have the lead. 2 minutes left. One more look at it here. Coming off the edge, Edmonds hits him. That actually might have been an interception. Talked a lot of trash about our defense earlier for giving up a lot of yards, but what a blitz by Tremaine Edmonds. What a hit, and what a heads-up play by Mr. Tre'Davious White. Now, we're going to make sure that we don't do anything big here. They have the 2-minute warning, and they only have 68 yards to go. 1st and 10 again. Rams got Todd Gurley in the backfield. I'd be surprised they actually ran it. Like, this is a passing down, if you ask me, pretty much the entire way. But if we... Oh! That's going to get challenged. There's no way that stands up. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There is a booth review. I was going to say I would be surprised if they didn't review it, but let's actually see the evidence. I think that's not going to be a fumble. Let's look at it one more time here. Okay, that's a really bad angle. Here he is. His knees down. That's going to get overturned. Now Goff is trying to line up quickly here. Watching the underneath, we missed out big time. And the Rams get another big pickup. Off goes the Woods in that last one. Now again, the Rams moving the chains. Watching their guys going deep here. They got it. We can't quite get to him, but he is going to drop it. Got 2nd out of 10. Jared Goff with no one in the backfield. Kind of want to blitz, but kind of afraid to the way these Rams receivers have been beating us. Oh my God, it was nearly picked off, but someone get Reynolds. That was too close. A little scared here. Jared Goff again. He's finding his rhythm. We're watching Todd Gurley out of the backfield. Got a guy in the corner. We're watching everything. He's going to throw it out of bounds smartly. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. I'm nervous right now. The Rams are within striking territory. Watching their guys. Couple guys underneath. They go on a comeback route. What a hit there by the safety. It wasn't even a safety. That was actually gains on that one. What a hit overall. I'm just blown away by how well the defense is playing at the moment. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Jared Goff. They're in 4-down territory, so we got to stop him here and on the next one. They find Higbee, who finally holds on to it. 13 yards on that one. We got Smith here. Smith all is lonesome in the middle. Watching Gurley underneath. They go to him. He stiff arms us out of our mind. Todd Gurley trying to make some plays. Todd Gurley got us down to the 4. Got to admit, I'm scared right now. Todd Gurley just made one heck of a play. We're going to try and get some pressure here on Jared Goff. Coming through. We got some pressure, and oh my God, he got rid of it quick. I'm absolutely nervous right now. I don't know what we're going to do here. They have Gurley out of the game. The halfback screen did not work. This is it. They're down to goal. They're in 4-down territory. Obviously, this down and the next down. Todd Gurley is not in the game. Watching the underneath, guys. We left him wide open. He caught it. He was wide open. They're going to review it. I am hoping he was not in bounds. It looked like it was close. Oh, no, he's not in. They're challenging possession, though. Please tell me he wasn't in. Spoiler alert, I did not pay the refs enough money. He was in bounds. So we are going to be down 3 points, 21 seconds left, and 2 timeouts. Here comes the offense. 21 seconds left, 2 timeouts, and a dream. Got a lot of yards to go. Rodgers has a step. We're going to unleash it real quick. He's got one-on-one. No pass interference on that? Can't even front. I'm a little sick right now. Fans are booing. They know there was pass interference. I feel like the Saints. We got blitz. We got to call it. Yeah, that's a huge sack. Didn't even see him come through the middle. 3rd and 17. Got time for maybe 2 plays or 1 home run play. This is basically it right here. 3rd and 17. We're going to try to get it to our guy here. We're going to try to get out of bounds. We got him out of bounds. That's beautiful. 4 seconds left from the 50. It's Hail Mary time. This is it. This is it right here. 1st and 10 from the 50. 4 seconds left. 1 timeout. We had to get rid of it. It's going to be a pick. Good news. Someone caught it. Bad news. It was the Rams. We were going to lose in our home opener after winning the Super Bowl. Disappointing game overall. If you look at the stats, Demetrius Maddox balled out today. 17 to 23, 337 yards. One of the best passing games of his career. The interception at the end, that's a wash to me. That was a Hail Mary, chuck it up. We had a guy coming at him. I don't really fault him for that one, but 2 touchdowns is pretty solid. Jared Goff played pretty well. Not great, but the guy that killed us today was Todd Gurley. 14 attempts, 239 yards, 3 touchdowns. Vonta Royster, though, young fella, the sophomore slump, looking kind of real. Big guys for us today were definitely O.J. Howard and Eli Rogers. Between the 2 of them, they had over 200 yards receiving. Only guy that had a touchdown, though, was Eli Rogers. The other guy for us that stepped up was Z. Austin with a couple big catches, one of those being a touchdown. And then down here, you basically just see that we didn't really get a lot from Jared Griffin outside of that 1 reception in the backfield. I want to use him more in the passing game, but we need the offensive line to block a little bit longer. Defensively, Tre'Davious White was a monster today. 7 tackles as a corner is never really something you want to see because you don't want your corner to have that many balls caught in their area, but it is what it is. He picked up a fumble. He ran it back for a touchdown. He gets the player of the game for sure. The thing that really bugs me, though, is that we only had 2 sacks today. One by Tremaine Edmonds, which resulted in the fumble, went for a touchdown. One by Shane Ray. Outside of that, we had little to no pressure on their quarterback. And after the game, Tre'Davious White played so well, he got himself an attribute boost. So we can either go slot, zone, or man-to-man. We play a lot of zone, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. Makes him a 92 overall now. Gets +1 to acceleration, awareness, play rec, press, tackle, and zone coverage. So taking a step back from that game, we didn't play as bad as I thought we did. Now, the one thing that does irk me is our running game was non-existent. If we want to control the clock, especially late in the game, we have to be able to run the football. But Demetrius Maddox played exceptionally well. He's looking like he's increasing his game as well as everyone else on defense too. I just got a real big problem with our rushing defense and our rushing offense. So this is a long season. We'll work on it. But the way it's playing right now, we have no chance to repeat as Super Bowl champions.